Nick carefully handed the box to the mysterious buyer, but the buyer didn't even inspect the goods. Instead, he just tossed over a ton of diamonds. Seeing his sincerity, Nick immediately opened the box, only to find a rusty iron ring inside. The Mysterio cast a spell, and the ring began to glow. Nick was astonished. In the next second, the ring flew into the Mysterio's hand and vanished into the air. Just as the Mysterio was about to leave, Nick called out to him, thinking that Nick was dissatisfied with the price. The Mysterio took out another ton of diamonds, but Nick just wanted him to heal his severed arm. He poured out the diamonds from the bag and they instantly turned into tea leaves, which quickly covered Nick's prosthetic limb. The Mysterio cast another spell, and the tea leaves emitted a green glow. Nick winced in pain. Just as he was about to pull back his arm, something incredible happened. His severed arm miraculously regenerated. Nick was so moved that he shed tears. The Mysterio, however, casually turned and prepared to leave. But Johnny had been spying on everything. He aimed his weapon at the Mysterio, who didn't flinch at all. He just raised his arm and the pistol spun into the air and disassembled into its components. Johnny could only watch helplessly as his weapon was dismantled. Then the Mysterio teleported right beside Johnny and launched an attack after a fierce exchange. Johnny was knocked to the ground, but he wasn't willing to give up. However, all his attacks were futile against the Mysterio. The huge gap in strength left Johnny no choice but to admit defeat. The Mysterio didn't want to waste any time and flew away gracefully. Humiliated, Johnny could only vent his anger on Nick.